Yes, sir, baby. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video. Today is what? Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. We got team of the week that's dropping later today. I personally don't care about this week. I think it's kind of an L, but I do want to talk about how you can make coins in Madden 23. What method I'm using right now, which I still think is a foolproof method that you can do to make easy coins, especially if you're a no money spend player. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to teach you a really basic way to do it, and I'm going to teach you a little bit more in depth too. You can make a lot of coins going into New Year, have an unlimited amount of coins coming in and out all the time, man. If you like the video, make sure you like the video, comment down below as well if this is going to help you or if this helped you at all. Don't forget to sub, man. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you a thing. New Year's our love goal is 10,000 subs by the end of the year. If you've not hit that sub button already, man, I definitely appreciate it. All right, so I got about 720,000 coins. I don't have anything going on in the auction block. As you can see here, nothing else is going on. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to snipe. I think this is probably the best way to make coins in Madden, personally, other than buying. I mean, you can buy coins, you can buy LTDs, you can buy points. There's tons of different ways if you didn't want to do time-wise. But if we're no money spend players, and if you don't want to spend money on the game, this is by far the best, personally, I think that you could do. There's different methods that you can do as well when it comes to getting lucky with packs, doing training variety packs, buying things cheap, flipping it into packs, trying to get lucky. If you're trying to rely on luck to potentially make you coins, it's not going to work out, man, especially with dealing with this type of pack mechanism. Anytime you open a pack, first off, man, it's like ripping a slot machine, right? So this is pretty much a whole casino. It's all luck based. So sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. The reason I like sniping so much is because it's so continuous and it helps a lot. And there's a really good tip that I'll give you guys at the very end. I followed too. It's going to help you make a lot of coins. Also, before I start, if you guys want to see a video of me restarting Madden all over again, starting from scratch, especially with players that are just getting the game for Christmas or whatever the case is, let me know in the comments that you guys want to see that, and I'll work on that. I think that'll be really good because I get a lot of questions from players asking, how do I make coins? I don't have any coins. Where do I get these coins from? I can go in depth on what I would do if I started off new or what I could do right now and try to make my way up. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Drop a comment that you do. But let's talk about the market, man. This is all the market. As you can see on the top, it says buy now. But here's a market. Now, it depends on what you want to snipe. If you have lower amount of coins, you can maybe snipe like 88s and 89s if you wanted to do that. So what I'm going to teach you is going to be good for all overall. So it could be good for the 80 to 81. It can be good up to 94, 95, even 96, 97s at this point. But once you start getting like above 94, 95, it's going to be more just trying to get lucky with the snipe more than just trading wise. So what we're focusing on right now is the trading value of certain cards. So we'll do 92, 93s. I feel like this is a very good one to do, even 90, 91. So as you see here, when you open up 92, 93s, you get to the buy now screen. This is a time remaining. As you can see, these are the closest to the time remaining with the price that it is. So as you can see, 92s are going for about 60 to 61,000 is what you could sell a 92 for when it comes for coins and training, right? So if you went into a pack and you opened up something and you pulled a 92, minimum you could get for it is 60,000 because that's how much training is going for a 92. Now that I know that my 92s are selling for 60,000, I want to focus on those. I'm also going to go down to where I see the first 93 overall. So the first 93 I see is about 79,000. You got 82,000 right here. So I want to say 92s 60,000, 93s are 80,000. Perfect. That's good round numbers. I can sell it for that price if I snipe them. Now that you have your base price, you can write it down if you want. Write it down that 92s are selling for 60k and so on and so forth. Now the biggest thing you got to remember too, which we'll talk about it once we get a snipe, is attack. So there's going to be attacks anytime you sell a card, which is 10%. So now we got to break down and we got to try to find the best cards to do it. So obviously if we want to flip it to newest, this is what you want to do. So press left trigger or whatever control you're on, just flip it to newest. This is going to give you the newest cards available right now. As you see right here, it shows 19 minutes. We want to see 59 minutes. That's how we know it's the most up-to-date card. But let's start filtering it down a little bit. Let's go to all offense, right? If we click all offense, what does it do? It brings it to 38 minutes. So it's a little bit closer, but we still want it at 59. So obviously all offense and all defense are going to be the same outcome. Not going to give us 59 minutes. So we have to filter it down closer from there. So let's switch it back to quarterback then. Let's see if we can get 59 minutes if we go through quarterback. Nice. As you can see, 93, RG3 is going for 96. We don't want that. These 93 AKA players do have a little bit more value as well. Let's just try to snipe. So as you see here, all these 92s, this 93 Steve Young's 82,000. So it's more training wise. We don't want to get that. So there's nothing there. We're trying to find anything realistically like under 50k and below. For 92s, 93s, I would probably want to get for like 70 and below. And if it doesn't work on here, then we can go over to a lower overall and see. But we got 78,000 right here. This one wouldn't work too much because if it sells for 80k, you're not going to be making a profit after tax. We're just going to keep going on. We'll go through wide receivers. We'll see if we can get 59 minutes from here, which we can. This is 59.6. That won't work too well either because we want it less than like 50k. 93s aren't looking that good and 92s aren't looking good, which is no big deal. We'll probably just have to move down in overalls, 90, 91s to see if we can get any other catches here. 62, 60 for the tight ends. Again, nothing really happening happen under there. What about if we go to cornerback? Anything under here? 67, 72,000, 47. This is a good one. We'll get this one 47 and we missed it. If we would have got that one and sold it for 60K, after taxes is 54,000. So that would have been about a 7K profit just off that card if you sold it. And like I said, this is a very, very simple way to do it. This one's 55,000. Again, if you sell it for 60 after taxes, you're looking about 54,000. So you'd actually lose. You don't want to lose, obviously. The point is to make coins, not to lose it. And then you can go through all these positions because it looks like all of them are giving you 59 minutes. And then we're going to look at a different way you can do it as well. And this is a good way if you want to snipe for training. This is how you get cheaper training. So when you go and try to roll it and get lucky, this is a way that I do it to get a really cheap training so I can go roll train variety packs for barely anything and try to make profit that way. So nothing really striking me under here. Let's try to switch up the filters, right? We still want to see 59 minutes. We know that the positions are going to work just fine. So you can go in there, cycle through positions. Let's try to go through promos, right? So let's hit on legends, which if we hit legends 93, we get one for 74,000, which again, if we sold it for 80,000, because that's how much they're going for, we would still lose about 2,000 coins. So that one's not going to work, but we're still at 57, 56 minutes, pretty much right there at the 59 minute mark. 93 is not going to work. AKA players, nothing going on here. Team of the week, nothing just yet. And there's a little hint I'm going to give you about team of the week promo and upcoming here in a little bit. That's going to help you out a lot, especially on days when there's nothing going on in Madden or on days that there is something going on. What about Ghost of Madden? Anything in here? 65, 65, 59. No, it's kind of dry under the 92, 93. So what we're going to do, since it's kind of dry, you're not really getting too many hits. We're going to go down a little bit. We're going to go down to 90 and 91s, right? We'll go down to 90, 91s. We're going to do the same method as what we did. So we're going to go in there. We're going to try to find the base value for price when it comes to training. And then we're going to go ahead and go off that. So as you know, if you pulled a 90 overall, you could sell it for 29,000 coins. And going down to the first 91 that we see here, which looks like Mike White for 36,000. So you can write that down. But this is like the first thing you want to do is you want to get your base price so you know what you're sniping for. So if I snipe a 91, I get sell for 36,000. So I kind of want to get them under 30K for 91s, and then 90s I want to get them under like 24,000. So now that we have our base price for it, you can write them down. And the reason why again is because you want to make sure you sell it and after tax you make a little bit of coin. So we're going to cycle through what we did the first time. We're going to go under quarterback. We're going to go through positions this way and see if we can get any hits under these. 90, 91 is kind of dry. This one's 25,000. This one isn't terrible. Actually, that one's really good. It's a 91. What am I talking about? We got this Plexico burst. We got it for 25,000, which as you know, we saw that 91 sold for 35,000. So after I sell it, I'm going to put it up for 35,000 and we should be able to sell it just comfortably with that and actually make about 5,000 coin profit. So I could have put that Plexico burst up for 36,000, but I like to undercut them a little bit. The reason why is because I want them to actually sell. I don't want cards keep going into my binder if they expire. I don't want to overprice them. I want them in and out, and that's all I want to do. It's just a constant cycle of cards going in and out. And I'll show you what I do to post cards. You should never post it for 8 hours, never post it for 12, always post it for 1 hour, because the market could change in an instant. If anything drops or they release any information on promos coming up, the market can fluctuate pretty quickly. Oh, 91 for a Dante Hall. This is a really good one. So if we sell for 35 after taxes, about 30 to 31, we're selling it and we're making about 6,000 coin profit on that. That's a dub. But it looks like we're starting to get some hits under these 90 and 91. So we're going to stick on here a little bit. We're going to see if we can get some more snipes. So as you see, my Plexico burst is right here. My Dante Hall is here. When it gets to that time remaining where I showed you just a little bit ago, that is when it's going to sell. So it's probably going to sell in about 30 minutes or so. And this is a quiet day, right? Team of the week isn't out just yet, but when it does go live, the best thing that you can do is snipe for promos that are currently going on. I think that's the biggest hit that a lot of people should follow. So for example, today's team of the week day, you should snipe team of the week players because a lot of people are going to be opening team of the week packs. So you can go under 90 91s and just stick under team of the week, for example. So when the playoff promo comes out on Thursday, snipe playoff promo cards because a lot of people are going to be ripping them, doing the re-rolls and such like that, going after LTDs. And then the weekends obviously are going to be for legends. That's where you're going to want to snipe legend cards because those are going to be flooded in the market as well. Now, for example, if you try to snipe on a Monday, you may be able to do AKA players. That's a little bit more difficult. A lot of people are going to be flooding that section, but it doesn't mean it's not impossible. But definitely try to find a day that has a promo going on so you can make as much coins as possible. So that's what I would advise. So far we got a couple of snipes. We're up about, I would say, over 10K. We've only done just a few of them too, so that's pretty good. But I want to get just a few more. This one's pretty close. This one's 24-1. If I sold it for 29,000, 2,900, it's gonna be 26-1. So I guess I could and make about 2,200 coins. I'll do it just for the video for you guys. But personally, if I'm not making like 3 to 4K per, I typically don't mess with them. And that's just a good rule of thumb for you too. But as you can see, one of our cards actually just sold too. It probably more than likely was Plexico burst, but that sold for 31.9, so we made our quick coins there. But as I was saying, if it doesn't make me like 3 to 5,000 per card, I'm not going to personally mess with them. because I like to make as much as possible in a certain time frame. If it's like a little bit difficult to make snipes, if it's a hard day to do it or there's nothing going on, then maybe I'll cut it back a little bit and get this JJ. Really easy step. This is straightforward. This is what I do to get my coin. I'm not gonna lie, it is not the most fun way to make coins. It is a lot easier just to buy coins or whatever the case is, but if you're truly no money spent and you want to grind a little bit, you can make a lot of coins, especially if there's a lot going on in Madden, man. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Comment down below as well if you want me to restart Madden and redo it and snipe for a whole day. Don't forget to sub on the way out, man. Stay happy, the guys. Tell your mom and tell your daddy. Catch you guys on next video.